Tropical storms en route to Thailand, regions preparing for flooding, a beauty queen given refuge in Canada, and cash can buy anything in Thailand. This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, and it would be fabulous if you subscribed. It's easy. Click the subscribe button, and at the same time, click the like button too. This morning, Tuesday, a huge tropical storm hit land in Vietnam as it heads toward Thailand. Whilst usually these tropical storms lose an element of their intensity once over land, this one, well, it's predicted to be huge, as storms along with flooding are predicted from Wednesday through to the weekend for the north, northeast, central regions and the east of Thailand, which includes our own province along with the capital. With warnings already out of possible 3-metre high waves in the Gulf, swimming is a no-no and small boats have been warned to remain on the shoreline. Typhoon Noru has seen winds of up to 140 kilometres an hour as it raced toward the coastline. On Phuket, reports of 3 female tourists coming close to drowning over the weekend. They were saved only due to locals who came to their aid. The after-dark swimmers were rescued by locals on jet skis who happened to be in the area as the trio got into difficulties. And again, the warning is out of strong undercurrents and high waves across the Gulf. In the capital too, plans are being implemented and have been underway for days to drain canals and soakaways, prepping them for deluges. And 2.5 million sandbags are said to be available from today onwards for city workers and homeowners to prop up and raise existing barriers. Bangkok issues are a double-edged sword, as while storms would see flooding, so reservoirs upriver have had to open floodgates wider to accommodate incoming river water, which in turn will see the river levels rise in the capital for sure. The governor has highlighted Lat Krabang, Bang Ken, Minburi and Don Muang as the most vulnerable areas for flooding around the capital. In other news, since the start of the year, close to 5,000 websites have been blocked by the Ministry of Digital Economy and Society, seeing access to them limited in Thailand. Lèse-majesté is listed as the major reason for blocks. However, over 1,500 online gambling sites have been blocked too, along with more than 1,300 sites listed as containing immoral or pornographic content, and plans are afoot for amendment to money laundering laws that will tackle the use of proxy bank accounts. Retailers who moan about online shopping taking away their business will note that Shopee Thailand is planning a 10% staff layoff despite being the popular channel for buying online in Thailand. The Singapore-based parent company reports that Shopee is doing well, but that its core business isn't. Cuts in other Asian countries too, as despite record online sales, the 10% is expected to be extended to all its operations. And a former Burmese beauty queen who was held in Bangkok airport, seeing her claiming refugee status, has had her wishes granted. Han Lei, Miss Grand Myanmar 2020, made political statements against the junta government in Myanmar earlier this year as she appeared in Bangkok, later seeing her fear for her safety if she returned home. Latest news is that Canada has offered her a home and status. Meanwhile at home and in Pattaya, the City Hall teams were preparing for the storms, with their staff telling us that additional pumps are on standby and that the city sewer system isn't capable of handling instant drainage if we see 2 to 3 hours of heavy rain. Reality is, of course, that the best drainage in the world can only clear flooding once rains subside. Here, a direct line has been set up for homeowners who are flooded, and they can call 064 642 6488, and that's repeated in our news bulletin on our website, alwayspattaya.com. The promise is that a call will see teams sent out with portable pumps. The reality is that if we do see heavy storms, the services will certainly be inundated. As the city preps for possible storms, there's a growing concern for users of the railway road, where this morning a sinkhole has appeared in the hardtop on the south travelling lane close to Khao Noi. Likely the sand used as subsoil has washed away. The hole is significant, perhaps a metre in diameter, but unlit and with just a single bollard to warn incoming drivers. Chances are that there's a much larger area currently invisible underneath. Worse, if floods do come, that hole will become invisible and a serious danger to those on motorbikes. And finally, for those who collect pocket change in jars, The tale of a motorbike buyer in the region hit news feeds last night. It seems that a man chose his new ride at a brand new bike dealer's and asked if it was okay to pay cash. Sure, was the reply, but staff didn't quite expect him to turn up with nearly 100,000 baht in coins. Staff got together to count it. He'd already packed it over time in bags of 100 baht each, so within half an hour he was enjoying his brand new PCX. No word on how well the local bank responded to that day's deposit by the dealer. And with the Met Office prepping us for storms through the rest of the week, today we can expect highs of just 28 degrees dropping down to 25, an overcast day and with showers. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.